Imagine what your neighbors would say if they saw you driving a vehicle like this down the street.
There's definitely a lot of James Bond appeal.
Often referred to as the flying car, the Transition is a one-of-a-kind two-passenger aircraft that can retract its wings to drive on the road. Transforming from plane to car takes only 30 seconds.
I want to pull up to somebody's driveway and unfold the wings and have an airplane in there driving and then wonder how it got there.
Let's lift this whole thing off there.
A team of MIT-trained engineers began developing the Transition nearly 4 years ago. Earlier this month in Plattsburgh, New York, those engineers experienced their Wright brothers moment.
The truth is, until the vehicle flies, 75% of your risk is that first flight.
We flew, yes!
That was gorgeous.
What do you think of that, huh? That looked beautiful from up here, I tell you.
I think the fact that this looked like just any other airplane taking off is actually a really wonderful thing.
Fantastic. We have fantastic. That was the most beautiful little flight I've ever seen.
In both car and plane mode, the vehicle is powered by unleaded gasoline from a regular gas station, eliminating the need for pricier aviation fuel. This will help make the Transition one of the greenest, most environmentally friendly airplanes in the world.
If you can keep this thing in your garage, like you can keep your SUV in your garage, but you can fly through the air at twice the speed of your SUV and get twice the gas mileage of your SUV.
Now that the Transition has proven it can take off and land smoothly, engineers are continuing extensive tests with plans to deliver the first vehicles to customers in 2011.
We had had a successful first flight, so everybody was pretty ecstatic. We were jumping around, screaming. It was hard to believe. It's still hard to believe. Watching Phil go down the runway and he was holding everything really nice and level and it was looking textbook, and started getting a little bit closer to ground, a little bit closer to the ground, a little bit closer to the ground, and I couldn't really quite tell when his wheels touched, which is how you want it. I mean, you want it to be that smooth. I think the fact that this looked like just any other airplane taking off is actually a really wonderful thing. The Transition is going to be a reality and is going to be in your driveway and in your hangar in the fairly near future.
It is flashy, it attracts a lot of attention, and it's very real. The Transition has the unique capability of being able to divert to an airport at any time, fold up its wings, and drive on the road. The real advantage to this capability is that we give pilots a better option when they're in a bad spot. We call it a roadable aircraft because it's really an airplane that has the capability of folding its wings and driving down the road. It's not the flying car vision that you read about in the press or in the media. It's not the Jetsons. It's something that's very real and fits into the existing infrastructure. The biggest difference in terms of handling on the road is this vehicle is very light, so it's more susceptible to gusts. So you'll feel gusts. You'll feel the air blowing you a little bit more than you would in a large vehicle. But it won't feel out of control because the vehicle has suspension that's tuned for this light weight. It's going to be a very interesting, very unique driving experience. It's going to be a lot of fun.
See the camera footage. Oh. Andrew, yes! It doesn't look right. That's because it's flying. It was awesome. Yes!
$500. You want me to do it again?
Yeah, put him in neutral.
Okay.